Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So fun.
All right.
Yeah, cool background.
I got a cool background.
I like it. It's scary. It's so spooky.
Spoopy.
My husband says
Welcome to the after party, my friends. You know who I am. You know who she is. And
My bright
we
ray
all
of
know what
sunshine.
we're here for, right?
My reading.
Should I grind some beans and bloom some tea, coffee in the V60? What's the V60?
Yes. I don't know, but I mean, coffee is always a good idea. So go for it.
All right.
It's what has me in the boat that I'm on this after party stream.
After party stream. You're lucky I have my nice deck right in front of me.
Yay, I get the nice deck. It's because Sako loves me.
It is. I love Lauren. So we're gonna like
I love Lucy, but Lauren.
Yeah. Possibly help each other market.
I'm down.
Awesome.
I'm down.
Awesome. I'll make some ad thingies and then we can pimp each other out.
I'm good with that. Hopefully we'll not get creepos sliding in our DMs though.
Well, the upside is I'm not putting my face on my ads. So
yeah.
The downside is Cass is a distinctly female name. Whereas in America, Sako is somewhat androgynous.
I like the fact that your pen name, it's your pen name too, right? Sako to me?
Sako to me is my art pen name, yeah.
Okay. I love that because it's like sock it to me, Sako to me.
Right.
I love the pun. It's great. I'm a writer. I love puns. It's funny. I like it.
Great stuff. All right. King of Wands, maybe? He's got candles.
I don't know.
5 of Cups. And 2 of... I don't know. 2 of what? Getting to know this deck. Because it doesn't say the suit. And it doesn't always have the thingy.
Oof, I should go to bed, but I'm not emotionally ready for sleep.
You're not emotionally ready for sleep.
Same. I should go to bed, but I don't want to. It's a problem.
Yeah.
I really don't want to go to work tomorrow either, though. I just want to stay home and write.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. She said uh-oh.
Maybe it's not a bad thing.
Maybe it's not a bad thing means it's probably a bad thing.
Queen of Swords. Cups. Swords.
Sako has no idea what question I'm looking for answers to in my mind either. So we'll see if it applies. I'm sure it will, but.
If the King of Cups is drawn reversed, be wary of the power you have over others. Although you may feel confident and in control of yourself, you must be sure that you aren't abusing your emotional weight or manipulating those around you.
I don't know what that's referencing at all. The
reverse 2 of Wands suggests that you've been staying in your cage. It may be cozy and comforting with the familiar parameters of your everyday life, but your energy is blocked and will not be freed up unless you are willing to take some risks. 5. That's weird. Okay, so this is don't cry over spilled milk, basically. A lone figure stands with head in hand. The 5 of Cups is a card that reveals your own disappointment, regret, and fear. Though the card is a symbol of difficult times, it is also a call to change your actions. The root of your regret or troubles must have a solution. Don't indulge any further into self-pity, but rather find the silver lining within your troubles. So be careful of your the gravity of your emotional weight. Take some risks once in a while, because you're super in your comfort zone. Maybe it's time to step out. And, stuff might suck, but I don't want to say suck it up, but
I really don't know what that first part was referencing. My emotional power over others.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that at
all. What was your question?
So my husband and I are infertile, and we had to go through like 8 years of infertility treatments to have my son, and we almost lost him like 3 times, and we lost a baby this year. And we're trying again, like on our own. And I was wondering if it would be successful on our own or if we were going to have to do IVF. That's what my question was. And so I'm like, I don't understand.
Well, the upside is family. Whoa.
What?
My sound just went nuts. Whoa. Are we good? Okay.
I was like, what?
The upside is family, right? And generations and legacy and all of that happy-go-lucky stuff. So I would say, what the hell? StreamYard, your sound is spooking me out.
I hear nothing. I think it might.
Yeah, I think they're hearing it too, and
I don't hear anything.
It's really weirding me out. All right, hold on. I haven't been reading comments. Let me try this again. Steph made some coffee, so here to Chiwasako. Oh, I've not been able to get on the morning stream lately. Yeah, because you've been doing something silly like sleeping. It's okay.
How could you?
It's okay.
Self-care is important.
Hi, Heather. Thinking the same, Lauren. Spence should go to bed, but not emotionally ready for sleep. Hey, yo, okay. Going to stay up as long as I can. Salutations can be helpful for winding down. Cage or comforting confinement. Tomato in my book. It's more of a depression issue I'm refusing to deal with. How staying up helps, I don't really know, but I'm rolling with it. Making bad choices, my true calling.
Isn't it everyone's?
Alliteration, comforting, or cage or comforting confinement.
I like alliteration.
One benefit to yoga practice is the time, especially at the end, given to internal auditing. meditation is a muscle like drawing or writing. Yeah, not even sometimes. It is. It is a learned skill.
That's how I manage my panic attacks when I have like bad anxiety is I meditate because I don't want to take medicine.
I do take medicine and I still.
I've been lucky that I've been able to manage it with like deep breathing techniques and meditation, but if it ever gets to the point where I can't, then I don't have a problem taking medicine, but
Hi, Alicia.
trying to avoid it. Are you having weird sound stuff again?
Yes. What the hell?
Is it just when I talk?
Oh, the grief, the stress, the uncertainty. Just a little bit. Hey, Devin. Everyone's saying hi. So yeah. I guess try not to mourn the past. And look forward to the future. It might be harder to. There might be a couple more rough patches, but in the end, it's going to work out.
Sounds like a third voice that is very angry.
Is
it because you have your headphones in? Because I don't have an echo on my side.
I don't think so. Like, maybe I need to like unplug and plug it back in or something.
I don't know.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You did it! What? What is wrong with my sound? Nobukatsu, stop eating her food. It's making you fat. Come on. Eat it. He chose not to. Okay. He wonders why he gets fat. I know, it's super weird. I'm not going crazy. I swear I'm not. Now, is it that... What's the word I'm looking for? Pill shaming? Like, not into pill shaming.
No. Not on my end, at least. I can't speak for anyone else. But for me, I don't take medicine for my anxiety because I was heavily medicated from the time I was 4 until the time I was 18 for my ADHD, like heavily medicated. And so as a medical professional, I just try lifestyle changes and stuff as a way to stay as healthy as possible to where I don't need the medicine. But if it's something I can't manage on my own with lifestyle changes and being healthy, then I'm going to take the medicine to be healthy. Like I don't have an issue against that. I just try to avoid it with lifestyle changes because that ends up as, being healthier overall anyway for you personally.
Absolutely.
I am scared to talk.
How about now?
Good. I've never heard an echo or anything. Can you hear the weird voice? Hello?
Oh, it's still doing it.
How is it still doing it? Your headphones weren't plugged in.
I don't. It's still doing it. It's not my headphones.
I wasn't talking. I won't talk no more.
No, you can talk. I'm just worried about talking because it's making the thingies after I talk. Come on, internet ghosts. Knock it off. Hey, Amy Lee. It's nice to see you. The demons are coming in. I got a party hats for them. It's a demon. It's a demon.
I don't like the demons. Tell them to go away.
Destin. Yep. Demons in Sako's place. Mhm. Okay, well, I feel like you got ripped off on that one. I'm gonna do another one. If it comes out the same, then it comes out the same. But
yeah. I just kind of was like, that did not answer my question.
ooh, the lovers. Or the 10 of Cups. Even better.
Heather, I'm down. Send me a DM in the Facebook Messenger. We'll set it up.
Live stream will fall on my birthday. Had a really good conversation with cousin about getting on antidepressants, and my husband openly side-eyed me the whole time. It was pretty comical, but it inspired me to look into it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing is, I don't know. I feel like there's such a stigma around people like taking medicine for issues that they have, but you shouldn't feel bad for taking medicine whenever you have something that needs to be treated. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Like if you have a cold, you take cold medicine. It should be no different, and I don't have any problems with people taking the medicines that they need to be healthy. Like I took infertility medicine because my reproductive system is unhealthy so that I could have a child. You think I regret any of that? Hell no. And it was expensive as all get out. I should have named him Mercedes Luxury Edition because he could have been one.
Right.
I had a car note for the conception of my child for many years. I asked my husband several times, what happens if we default on this loan? Do they repo the baby?
So, large tentacles close tight upon the statue of two lovers. The 10 of Cups is a card that represents fulfillment, particularly in the romantic sphere of life. Trust your intuition to guide you toward a life that will bring you happiness and satisfaction. Furthermore, take a moment to appreciate the blessings in your life and reflect on the peace you have achieved.
That one's much better.
The 9 of Cups is a card of fulfillment. This card represents a state of pride, like that of the acknowledgement of hard work. This card may also suggest that it's time to treat yourself and indulge in a high-ticket item that you've been pining after. Or perhaps allow yourself to relax, spend a day in bed, slow down, and be happy with all that you've accomplished.
Duly noted. Yeah, this reading is much more about, like, relevant about my life right now.
Yeah. Wands.
The cards just need to be warmed up, Sako.
Right. Come on. Turn pages. Depending on the context, it may offer contrasting insight into your past, present, or future situation. On the one hand, you may have achieved a higher level of clarity and made a difficult decision by tearing off your blindfold. Conversely, you may feel so overwhelmed by emotions and external input that it's hard to think clearly. I'm inclined to think the former rather than the latter.
Former. Yeah, that all applies. It all applies. That makes me feel great.
All the hard things.
Oh my gosh.
So if you need to crash, you can.
I need to.
Because you got like 4 or 5 hours before you got to get up.
Super fun. I want to tell you my one line Wednesday that I wrote on the other stream because I didn't get to share it because we all got too excited and talked over each other.
Okay.
I'm kind of proud of it and I want to share it.
Cool.
And I want to know what you think. It's totally out of context, so it won't mean anything to you other than it's one sentence, but whatever. I'm proud of it. So it's sweet lies drifting towards them on curls of cigarette smoke.
Wow, that sounds like me.
Yeah. That's my one line that I wrote when I was doing my read through of my old project. And there's this character. There's only one character who smokes in the entire thing, but he's kind of, I don't know, he's complicated. He's a very complicated, like deep character. He's got like unknown depths. He's all surface at the beginning, like, you know, until you start to get to know him kind of thing. And yeah, so he's like telling a story around a campfire. And I don't know, that line just sort of came to me because I was like, he's totally smoking, bullshitting them during this story. And it's just totally a thing.
Nice.
Yeah. So I was excited. That was my one line Wednesday. I heard the demon that time.
Should we name him?
No. If we name him, then he will be able to find us. Yeah. No, I don't like that. I don't like that idea at all. Let's tell him to go away. Goodbye. Bye, demon. Bye.
What is up with this audio issue?
Probably when I leave, it'll be fine.
Potty hat with a demon face.
Oh, God.
Absolutely.
I'm excited for your sleep paralysis videos, though.
Yeah.
Since they will apply
technically, I was supposed to release it yesterday, but I'm behind, so I'll release it tomorrow for sure.
It happens.
I think I'm doing etiquette tomorrow.
Is there etiquette for sleep paralysis?
There's etiquette for astral projection.
That's fair. I didn't know nothing about that at all.
Etiquette. Yeesh, trying to cram a long word into a
Little tiny thing.
demon dog. Arp, arp. Arp.
That demon dog needs to be kenneled. Go away. Ain't about you. Leave me be.
I'm sure there's other things I need to do as well. Oh, I needed to take my measurements. It is recommended that I don't take my own measurements, that I have someone do them for me.
I take my own measurements all the time.
I usually do too. And I sew my own clothing, so.
I am getting into more like costuming stuff, not like my clothing, but I'm pretty excited because this year I'm going to be attempting to make my very first set of 16th century stays. So it's going to be super hard, and I'm sure I'm going to suck it up a lot, but whatever.
Neat.
Oh, wait, look, I have the pattern, actually. I'm doing a chemise, a bum roll, and stays, and this is my pattern.
I'm excited for you. Holy cow.
Yeah, if I can make them cute, that is. Because I wanted to do this, by the end of this year, I wanted to have my my foundation pieces done so that next year I can make like a few skirts and bodices and stomachers and like a full-on robe a langaise. Because I don't know, because I really wanted to I guess dress like I'm from the 16th century. I don't even know if they're gonna like have Renfest or reenactments or anything next year where I was planning on wearing all this stuff, but I don't know.
Neat.
See, I liked this this shift right here just because of the bell sleeves and the like ruffle on the top. I think I already have made or finished one that's like super simple, is like a super simple basic shift or whatever. But this one looked a little bit like fancier for like under gowns and stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna make a fancy one.
Awesome.
I'm a crazy person.
You don't hear that?
Mm-mm. I hear nothing. Y'all are all saying y'all hear stuff, and I'm like, I hear no demons, no dogs, nothing.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid to talk. I am. I'm legit afraid to talk. Because it kind of ebbs and flows. So it's like the longer I'm quiet, the louder the echo is. And then it gets quieter as I keep talking. So as long as I keep talking, it'll be okay.
Just keep talking. Just keep talking.
See, Destiny agrees. It's not just me. And Heather, Carol Ann, don't go into the light.
I hear nothing.
Also, those are from the 18th century, not the 1700s. The shift is perfect, but those days won't be period accurate for
I don't care about period accurate.
Also, Ren Fair ain't period accurate either.
Mm-mm.
But honestly, who gives a F?
Yeah.
Why am I censoring myself on my own channel? What the? Ren Fairs aren't period accurate. Yeah, because Ren Fairs aren't period. Demon Dog is repeating Sokka's words, yeah.
Also, just a note, I don't plan on using like this verbatim. I'm a rebel. I take patterns and I mess around with them.
Yeah,
so,
me too.
You know, so that's another thing is like nothing I do is ever going to be historically accurate. It's going to be a mismatch of crap. And I don't really care because I'm just trying to make it look pretty on me.
That's the goal.
So yeah, I take things from all different places and smoosh them together.
Why do my names disappear when the comments come up?
Do it again.
The names disappear when the comments come up. Show display names. Do my bidding.
Do my bidding. Spence wants to make her stays functional for daily wear. Mm-hmm. I agree with that. I think that's part of why I liked this pattern for the stays because of the way that the shoulder straps were, because you can like adjust them here and here, or you can take them off completely and the stays should be able, and they have like front and back lacing. So you could wear them for long periods of time or with different types of dresses. So I like that part of this, but there's some like the length of the waist and the way that it's like done here probably will adjust more period accurate shift for a couple different areas. But yeah, I totally get that. I have a shift petticoat I made recently in the spirit of a shift, and it's been a game changer. Yeah.
Come winter, I might just switch to medieval garments.
I feel that.
Just coat hardies and cloaks and stuff.
I feel that so hard. Like, I honestly just, I wish that we lived in a world where I could go to work in the cardiology clinic every day in
a coat hardy,
medieval attire and cloaks, because like I would, because that is me. That is me. I was born in the wrong era.
Mm-hmm.
I was definitely born in the wrong era. Of course, I don't think that they would have been too amenable to my very radical liberal feminist views in these previous time periods.
Yeah.
So there's that.
I
don't like the elastic in the wrists. I wish I could make my own. Shifts are like the easiest thing in the world to make. They're literally the easiest thing in the world to make. If you are the biggest beginning sewer person ever on the planet, you can make a shift. It's easy.
where I'm like, coat hardies and A-line dresses and
Yeah.
T-tunics, and I'm like, give me 2 hours.
Man, I wish there was a way that I could just like alter the designs of the dresses and the stuff that I like, that it would be like history bounding where I could like wear it every day and it wouldn't look super weird, but it would look super weird. So.
I'm fortunate in that I look ethnic enough that I can wear like Indian garb and Punjabi garb without them like looking super weird and side-eyed at me. They're usually more like, where did you get your clothes? They're amazing. I'm like, I made it.
I wish. I'm so vanilla white bread. I can't pull anything off except for maybe 17th century clothes because I look like a Highland lass with all these extra curves. My DNA is literally like, don't worry, lass. We'll get you thick so that you can outrun the English bastards. You can outlast them through winter.
Easily executable patterns probably need to get back in style, just like everyone learning to bake bread and pie this spring/summer.
Here's another
your
thing.
Own clothes at the Victory Gardens making a bounce back. Like,
here's another thing is like, I don't know. I'm really weird. Okay.
mm-hmm.
People don't realize how weird I am, probably. I'm super into the environment, zero waste, contributing to a circular economy versus a linear economy. So like a lot of things that I do to like lessen our carbon footprint like on the world is like we grow a lot of our own food. If we don't grow it, we buy it from local farmers markets or CSAs. Like we don't go to Walmart and buy vegetables. Like that's not a thing that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with eggs. Like, so a lot of like baking bread, I bake bread for my family every week. Like that's not a thing. It is what it is. There's a lot of like homesteading things that we do, and I don't know. So I'm just kind of weird like that. Like I don't even know. Mostly it's about like the environment and not just being a weirdo who wants to live in the 16th century, but it kind of all relates to one another.
Just a little bit. Yeah. Had conversations with my mother where we would talk about not feeling like we lived in the correct time.
I hear it from Lauren now. Did the demons jump? I hear nothing. I have heard nothing.
I don't know if it's left me? Question mark.
Did you give me
worth every winter penny. I made tomatillo salsa verde on Wednesday. It's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, that's something. I have a video that I'm working on. Zero waste tips for authors coming up on my channel.
Whoa.
So, you want to be eco-friendly in your author journey. I'll be having some of that content on my channel because I'm a psycho.
And now they're hearing it from you, but I don't hear it.
Okay. Well, it is almost 1:00 a.m. over here, and I got to be up in like 3 hours. So I'm going to peace out. That way you don't have to listen to the demon voice anymore. And
cool.
Savy is going to have a wonderful after party stream. You guys check out all my stuff. Bye.
Bye. Practicality of historical garments and the aesthetic of mid-century clothes. I can tell by your user picture and your whole aesthetic. Absolutely. When we have a house, I want to do householdy stuff like that. Echo. Bye, Lauren. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Maybe you guys will keep me company while I smoke a cigarette. And then I'll be glad to throw cards for people if they're up for it. Though I know half of you are falling asleep. Falling asleep. Oh, it sounds like my husband is still awake. He's going to tell me to go to bed. I know it. You need your Sakatumi time, so you're here. Yeah, I should probably go to bed because, I got 7 hours before I'm supposed to be live again. I should probably sleep in between that time. Road trip. You are, supercharged. Going to be, be up at a long time. Yeah. All right. I'm going to exit iMovie. I was going to post this, but I feel like a 10-minute video is too long. I think I'll split them up. Because people only watch my videos for 2 minutes at a time, apparently. Apparently that's a thing. Would enjoy getting cards pulled if you're up for it. Yep. Like the long video, but that's just you. Maybe I'll do both. Maybe I'll do like the segmented videos and also like the 10-minute video. And that way I hit all of the things. 4 minutes, so I've been trying to do shorter videos. Yeah. Yeah, my 10-minute videos, nobody was watching them. So I shortened them to like 2 minutes, if I can. What is happening here? All right, road trip for real. I'm gonna yank this card. Boop. It says something is using it, but I don't know what it is. Force eject. Yeah, I'm sure. Thank you. Just been trying to post videos and not be super critical of my stuff. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So this mascara is awfully good, but I should invest in a eyelash curler because I can see my eyelashes like in my line of vision. There's this shadow on everything. So I gotta get my eyelashes up instead. My kitties, such kitties. All right, road trip this time. Yeah, for real. Hi, kitty butt. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, kitty. My husband is snoring very loudly. I will not wake him. Hi. What's up? I'm gonna step outside. Thank you. Oh, hi, Kathleen Faye. All right. That was a little spoopy for me. Should sleep or want to sleep, but between traveling and nightmares, kind of sucks. Sleeping is the last thing on my mind. I have not been writing poetry or listening to music after this stream. Or maybe during. I feel you. Trying to think of my favorite villain tropes. Villain tropes. That sounds awesome. I rate my villains like normal people. Doll said I'm an extrovert. I'm an ambivert. I'm not an extrovert. I am not always fueled by other people. Conniving bastard the hero has to work with for plot and gorgeous assholes. Those are two things that happen. It's true. Though I don't villainize my villains. I just call them antagonists. Laptop. Wrist. This was my broken arm. My broken elbow. I don't know. You guys remember that. I met most of you guys like long after all of that. I was in an accident a year and change ago. Terrible car accident. Broke my elbow. Oh, hold on. I love the villain who actively considers themselves the hero. Borderlands 2 is a perfect example of this. Absolutely. I think Doll said it because I stated I was doing my next video about being an extrovert writer. Right on. I know how to be on. I just don't want to be on all the time, you know. Savy is really good to talk to about being an extrovert. She is quite extroverted. Gaston was my favorite Disney villain, if that says anything about me. Character trope is Magnificent Bastard. There's the old, archaic vampire action living in the castle in Eastern Europe. It's a trope. Oh, something tells me that StreamYard's gonna be like, no comments, no comments. It's going to happen. I know it. So get this, like karma works, right? After the accident, I got out of the car and knew my arm was broken. I knew it because I'm really sensitive to soft tissue damage. And I'd never broken a bone before, so I knew cartilage had been wrecked and all of that jazz. And good for you. More power to you, man. Catherine almost finished edits for the middle grade dark fantasy. Then it'll go to beta readers. Not going to bed until it's done. Don't use sleep as a reward. I strongly recommend not using self-care as a reward. Don't use eating, sleeping, bathing. Those things should not be rewards for things. Toxic productivity, it's a thing. Savy's extrovertedness is a little intimidating. She talks over people, which can be frustrating at times. Perhaps because she's so open and wholesome, she's aggressively friendly in the best way. I'm just a weenie who gets scared. Aww. I've been editing for 12 hours a day for a week. Watch out for that. That's not sustainable, man. Sleep when your body needs to. Buy yourself flowers when you're done. Plus, my circadian rhythm is nighttime, so I don't tend to sleep until like 0500. Oh. Your circadian cycle, your circadian rhythm is reversed, is what you're trying to say, I think. So sleepy time comes at 0500. Sure. This is a very chill after party, by the by. For the person who just hopped in, it's an extremely chill after party. I'll be throwing cards here in a minute if you want to stick around. On that note, Heather really super needs to go to bed. All right. Good night, hon. Awesome talking about the 80s with you. I've not really shared my work, poetry, or other creative outlets. Though on Friday, I have an audit to do, so I'll need to flip my schedule. Oh, that sucks. Ugh. I'm dying to take my makeup off. Night, Heather. Night, Heather. Night, Heather. Night, Heather. Night, Heather. So Saturday's going to be fun. Sucks for them. I'm the auditor. Yeah, I guess so. But you gotta be awake for that shit, right? So be aware. Saturday morning my time anyway. I am running a Vampire the Masquerade game set in 1980s London called The Great When. I've got Sage, I've got Jace, I've got Orla, I've got Kelly. I own my own business as an auditor. Yeah, I need to drive to PA. Oh, from where? Hello, husband. Would you like to sit? Okay. All right. Oh. Venom Priest, we're reading the tour.
So you can't be that far from me.
Oh, here we go. Eastern Seaboard, maybe? I remember hearing about that. Is it going to be posted on YouTube? I want to watch the replay. Yes. Yes. For the win. Also in Maryland. I'm in Virginia. You good?
Good.
Okay. He's playing video games for the first time in like forever. Like he should have been spending his vacation doing fun stuff, and he instead did work instead. So now it's 2:00 in the morning, and he's up playing Transformers all over again, and just, let's see, Saturday mornings I'm at Market downtown peddling pastries, so I miss out on the early morning AuthorTube stuff. Yeah, it'll be, you can hang out with the replay. No problemo. It's going to be hard running a game and also moderating my chat, so I might need my moderators to like do stuff, even though half my moderators are in my game. Just got 5 pages from my last chapter to rewrite it from a different POV. Oh my god, why? Why? Why would you do that to yourself? Why the multiple POVs? I haven't read a book with multiple POVs that I've liked. I don't prefer them to be... Oh. Ow. I volunteer as tribute? Absolutely, doll. Is my thing open? I don't think it is. Oh, still need to make the event. I have 3 POVs. Why? Why? View on YouTube, please. I am already muted. That is wise. Okay, you are already a mod. That is awesome. I don't have to throw a wrench at you. Why all the POVs? I don't understand. Why all the POVs? Tell one story and tell it really well. If you want to do one book in one POV and another book in a different POV, I guess that's fine, I guess, but you're telling the same story twice. Need to narrow it down or go into full omniscient mode. There's no way I spelled that right. No, he's omniscient. That looks right. It's also too late to care. I knew what you meant. I've survived a wall to the face, which has caused no harm to me. Written over 20 books. Have some only one POV, whereas some have multiple. I guess I just haven't moved past the one POV part. Still figuring that out. Though my second book in the Damned Hitman series, that actually involves more than one POV, and the 6th book involves more than one POV as well. So, because people have reactions when my character is unconscious. I lied. It's not too late to care. I googled it and I'm a fucking miracle and it was right. I'm like, it looks right. My Gothic space opera. It's first person and only one POV. Gothic space opera. Wrote my first poem of the night. It's called Dream Cipher. Brava. Brava. I haven't written poetry in a hot minute. I don't know. A couple years. Wrote some fresh songs. I guess that counts as poetry. Have I already been on here an hour? I don't get it. I don't get it. I think I'm gonna get up early and take care of dishes then. My dishes need doing real bad, but I just don't have the energy for it right now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's about a totalitarianistic society where the MC sets out to kill the emperor and their bloodline. So they can have their revenge. 20-year whip is probably way too big for my skill level yet. It's small town politics, ancient curses and monsters, the patriarchy, magic, religion, ghosts, etc. I want it! My goal is to finish my novel I started this month. 65k into it, and I was hoping for it to be 75k. Still have 4 chapters to read. So not due. Yeah, okay. I get it. I definitely get it. I don't want to do chores. I'll do chores in the morning, providing I get up early enough to do them. Which would be 5 hours from now. I don't know why I still have my earbuds in. Usually only have them in for other people, for guests and stuff. What was up with that echo? I wonder. That was a really bizarre echo. Oh, it's gonna jump. I know it. It's threatening to jump. I'm gonna make that event right here, where I can. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we are. Oh my god, it scared the piss out of me for a second. I have to like copy and paste my descriptions. And it's going to be on Saturday. Is it Saturday? It is. At 9 a.m. I'm going to stream it in all the places. streaming to my page. It makes no sense. My Facebook page makes no sense. All right, create podcast. Twitch goes up like that. Holy crap. Cool. Yep, it definitely jumped. Holy crap. It's only a little after midnight here. I might still be up when you stream that. It's called Modernist Demonology, but that's just a title that was reserved for the sequel that I ended up just merging with the first book's plot, and I like it too much to really let it go. Well, watch out with that, because there are like some chaos witches that'll take that for reals, and if it's fiction, then they're going to be upset. It's weird that I had an issue where there was grumblings from my computer, but I couldn't hear it. We'll see what feels more right when I finally get the novel right. I don't think you're too late. I hit you up on Facebook, okay, when I get the next alpha draft done, if you want to be an alpha critique partner, ? Middle grade dark fantasy is about a child who enlists with the help of the Tuatha de Danann to save his father, who was kidnapped by goblins. POVs are the child's and the two fair. It's an interesting thought. I did promise readings, didn't I? And I think my husband went to bed. Oh my gosh. Such kittens. And Spence is up for it. Awesome. Is Spence still up for you reading? Turned off the lights on me. I heard my name twice. What'd I do? Do you want your reading? Do you want your cards read? Should I be making space for it? Got some pretty cards. What kind of reading would you like? Love, work, dreams, shadow, general. Maybe I should be reading comments on YouTube channel, probably. Okay. All right. Bucking tradition. Bad karma. Okay, so let's see what the book says. That's a much nicer way of putting things than I ever could. My biggest concern right now is my moving plans. The Hierophant in reverse indicates that you are now questioning traditional beliefs and the status quo. You feel pressure to conform, but you do not agree with the belief systems upheld by the group. You need to shake things up for yourself in order to enjoy more spontaneity and freedom in your life. You may be digging your heels in on a decision that must be made. However, this inaction will only delay the inevitable. If this card appears reversed, it may be an indication that you are not at peace with yourself or lack faith in your inner instincts. When you absolve your inner turmoil, life beyond will proceed. And Judgment. You are at a stalemate. It is you who must create momentum in your life, or you risk stagnancy. It is time to reach within for motivation, to stoke a flame and make difficult choices. If there is a sacrifice you have been hesitating to make, then it might be wise to make it. If there is a risk you've been fearing, take it. I'll also note that they were all reversed and that they were all major arcana, which means these are forces outside of your control. Giving myself a scalp massage. Scalp massage. Of course the light turns out. Never mind that I'm over here moving. I was flipping through one of my notes. I wrote poetry and came across a poem, London After Midnight. I don't remember writing that one. Flipping through a poetry notebook, I found a poem. Okay. Shop cards. You don't know my life. It's funny. Real talk, though, those were all very on point. Yeah. Was there anything that needed clearing up? The bucking of tradition, the watch out for stagnation, the taking risks. All of them have to deal with taking risks. So, and they're all kind of telling you to do so. So that's something to consider. Could you expand the reversed and inverted part? Let's see if this says anything about it. I don't think they do. I think they just say they have like a thingy on what Astara is. And they have a thingy on the artists in the back. But I don't think they have any thingies on the reversedness of it all. There are times, depending on who you're throwing for, what kind of thing you are, what kind of formation, card formation you're using, card spread you're using, it might be facing the wrong direction. If that is the case, then this would have entirely different meanings. I still think the others... I like the art, sorry. Empress, Emperor, Hierophant. The Hierophant is known as the High Priest in some decks. He represents established social structures and spiritual traditions. He is the source of knowledge outside us and teaches us that what can be learned by word and example. If the Hierophant has appeared in your reading, you may be feeling a need for a deeper sense of meaning in your life. You feel a call to learn and be a part of something, whether that something is a group of people, an established institution, or a spiritual practice. Tower, Devil, Temperance, Death, Hanged Man. When you draw the Hanged Man, it is time to succumb to your situation. Release the reins and trust the flow of events around you. It is not a time to struggle for control of your surroundings. Be at peace and trust the universe. Trust yourself. Let's see here. By acting swiftly, you may make a decision of great importance now. It will not be without consequence, but if you do not take control, life certainly will. Certain change is imminent, the kind that will leave you rattled. This does not mean the change is negative, for even if it is out of your hands, this could provide the burst of inspiration that you need. Veils will be lifted and your path will become clear. But it's not often that you get all major arcana in a reading. So I would trust the universe, trust your gut. I wouldn't say blind faith or anything like that, but, try not to overanalyze things. I know you don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth and all of that jazz, but sometimes it's actually that good. Things will work out. I still think the taking of risks is relevant, but still yet. Oh. Show. I actually needed to approve your messages, Spence. This impending move is real big deal for me, and all of it depends on other humans having their shit together. Try not to overanalyze things. If I had a nickel for every time my anxious Virgo ass has heard that, I am getting lost in my fears. The traveling and what happened is making my heart pound now, even thinking about it. I'm sorry to hear that, Destiny. This was helpful, even if I just wanted to make fart noises the whole time. All right. Good night. Okay. Good morning, Raven. I think I'm gonna wrap up this stream and go to bed and get up early and do some dishes and release some videos. I need to fill out my bullet journal for tomorrow. I can understand, Spence. My very stubborn Capricorn side hates not knowing every little detail. I've been doing housework since I got up at 1. Nighttime is the best time. I think I will write something about the shadow entity I met during my traveling. It might help. You should totally write something about the shadow entity you met during your traveling. It will totally help. Certainly helped me. Please do that thing. Yeah. Okay. I need to go to bed. I do. I swear I do. Destiny, I hope your shadow work is productive and that you gain some wisdom through your poetry and through your writing tonight. My heart is with you. Night, Destiny. Night, Catherine. Night, everybody. Catch you in the morning.